and going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Welcome to 2K Sports. What could be better than kicking back on a Sunday afternoon watching the NBA? I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And here we can check out the story for Jaden McDaniels.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
Now, New York starting 5. We've got McDaniels. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Huff in at the 4-man position. And for Boston, Keegan Murray is out there with Isaiah Jackson. Then there's Trey Mann. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. And for those teams that look like a total rebuild now, how do they stay motivated, Graham?
Well, B.A., for the free agents to be, it's all about the dollar signs. And, of course, for the younger players, this is your chance to show you deserve minutes.
Now here's Durant. Robinson, a screen on DeRozan. The deep 3 from Durant. Pass to Huff. Screen by Durant. 6 to shoot. Tries again. Boston pulls it in. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. It may very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And it's the Knicks with the ball, following the 3 by Boston. Inside. Oh, they pick off the pass. Man, the pass to Murray. Now here's Man. McDaniels covering. Pass to Jackson. Over Robinson. Jackson gets the bucket. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Huff. Here's Robinson. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Fires the 3. New York again can't hit. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Clark, 51 wins for the New York Knicks last season. Their best finish in over a decade.
Yeah, and they got that done despite significant turnover on their roster, BA, making it even more impressive. And as they gel, the question is, can this team take the next step and contend for a title? I think they're certainly capable.
Now here's DeRozan. 17 points in his last outing. To the paint. Jackson down low. Guarded by Durant. Jackson can't get it to go. This one for 3. And Durant hit from deep.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Outside Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Count that one.
That's too easy for DeRozan. I mean, you can't give him that kind of look on the inside.
Knicks trail by 5. Outside McDaniels. And here's Durant. Over DeRozan. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Irving, no good. And so Durant will bring it up for New York. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
So it's Boston now. After the basket by New York on the other end. Back to Irving. Let's go with a three. He buries it from three. Irving's gotten his second bucket.
Never lacking confidence. Zero hesitation from Kyrie there.
Here's Jenkins. He's guarded by Irving. Screen by Robinson. Here's Jenkins. Off target with the three. And a big finish by Robinson.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, B.A. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
DeRozan hits them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Knicks trail by 4. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. Here's man. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Huff. Outside McDaniels. Here's Jenkins. Back to Daniels. 3-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now man. Irving looking around. Jenkins with a rebound. Knicks trail by 6. Down low. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Throwing it down hard. Robinson was fully committed on that one.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, B.A., building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at New York. They're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference. And, of course, there's Boston, pretty far behind right now.
Well, right now, for New York, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now here's Irving. 6 points for him. And he drives in. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Irving's got 8.
Oh, yeah. Irving, he has the mid-range in his bag now.
Outside McDaniels. Durant for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. 10 points for him.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now here's Irving, coming off a 22-point game against Miami. DeRozan against Durant. DeRozan, left side. Shoots over Durant. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. To the inside. And stolen by Murray. And Boston pushing it up now. Here's Jackson. And And the dunk by Jackson.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Irving. The Knicks making their last shot. DeRozan for three. McDaniels with the rebound. Knicks trail by 5. And here's Durant, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. He's off on that one. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Back to DeRozan. Tipped. McDaniels with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
It's always fun when you can get ahead of the play like McDaniels did there to finish off the break.
Durant against DeRozan. Outside man. Back to DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. DeRozan's got 6.
DeRozan showing no panic whatsoever. Shot clock almost down, but nothing but cool head and composure from him.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Green's checked in for New York. Marcus Smart comes in for Jenkins. Now here's Robinson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
Relentless on the glass. Boards are largely about how much you want it.
And that one's good. Green.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
Westbrook with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well.
Nice work defensively. Meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
Left side, Durant. Green, a screen. Durant finds Green. Back to Durant. Now Martin, averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Westbrook. 1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. Green with the defensive effort. Here's Smart. And that comes off the assist by Green. And it's a tie ball game.
You rarely see Smart operate in the mid-range, but he just takes what the defense gives him on that possession.
Here's Westbrook, and it's Westbrook again missing. Outside Durant. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Now here's Westbrook. He's scoreless. That's no good. He's 0 for 4.
He can't get a shot to go this quarter. Might want to get others more involved.
Pass to Smart. Screen by Robinson. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They're really working the paint now.
DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Boston. New York also changing it up. Landale comes in for Robinson. And it's Chris Paul in for McDaniels.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
And DeRozan gets it to go.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And Durant with the big finish.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Pass to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Getting creative in the air. He can finish above the rim in a lot of ways, and they're all fancy.
Here's Durant. And And he converts the layup. Durant's got 19 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, those hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the New York Knicks. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. More 2K action in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the floor for New York, Jock Landale is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Chris Paul, then it's Thompson, and it's Smart in at the 2. Williams with the screen. Clock at 6. DeRozan looks it over. Over Green. And it's DeRozan missing.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Yeah, he's usually the playmaker, but Paul can knock down a shot like that if you set him up.
On the wing, DeRozan. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
DeRozan hits them both.
DeRozan has that old school game, a throwback wing. He's not just a three-point chucker, and that makes him a different kind of matchup.
Paul passes to Thompson. Back to Paul. Pass to Landale. Kicks it out to Smart. There's the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Westbrook outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Now here's Paul. And it's Martin with the rebound.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
DeRozan passes to Westbrook. And it's New York with a rebound. Smart's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Landale with a screen to the middle. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And the Knicks lead by 9.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Lawson. No points so far. DeRozan left side. Fires it from 18. No good there.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Paul against Westbrook. Paul passes to Landale. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Hey, you know, when it comes to the pick and roll, Chris Paul does it with precision. His timing, impeccable.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Williams. New York also changing it up. Huff's checked in for Green. Kevin Durant comes in for Thompson. Jenkins comes in for Chris Paul. Free throw, no good. Celtics trail by 11. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best." Back over to you, BA.
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And so it's New York with it, following the bucket by Boston. Here's Durant, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. New York making a switch here. Green is checked in. New York shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
No doubt Kevin Durant is the best scoring forward of his generation, maybe of all time. I mean, KD can do anything offensively. Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. New York shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. Robinson, he's checked in for New York.
Marcus Smart, 1-for-1.
That one misses for Smart. Huff, good. And the Knicks lead by 14.
I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
Lawson passes to DeRozan. And it's rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Just 5 on the clock. And he lobs it up.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Durant, no good.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Well, Clark, when Russell Westbrook's career is over, how do you think he'll be remembered?
I call him 24/7 because he shows up the same all the time. Great energy, great production, stat sheet stuff was supreme. It was his work ethic and the way he brought himself to the game every single night. Very impressive.
Here's Smart, following the bucket by Boston. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Smart. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one. DeRozan outside. Martin a screen. Elbow shot on the way. Martin, great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Knicks leading by 10. Outside Durant. Smart outside. Fades and shoots. And it's New York scoring again.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
For Boston, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Boston with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Martin. Murray comes in for Lawson. And it's Mann in for Russell Westbrook. And a switch here also for New York. McDaniels is checked in for Smart. Now Now here's Mann. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Miami. Jackson, the screen. Shot clock at 6. Again, the miss by Boston.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
Durant, pass to Huff. McDaniels from long range. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Boston. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's Jenkins. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Robinson. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, the size of Robinson is tough to get out and guard. I mean, he knows that and drew the defender in tight.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
Now here's Westbrook, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Connects from downtown. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
He had 2 first-quarter threes and now just added another.
They set the pick for 3. Durant. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Celtics trail by 13. Jackson outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Irving. Beyond the arc. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds now.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
So it's Boston now after the basket by New York. And the shot's good by Irving.
He's really carrying the load, but no man could do it all by himself.
Pass to Durant. Here's Jenkins. He's guarded by Irving. Robinson, a screen on Irving. Here's Jenkins. They get the rebound. Robinson outside McDaniels. Off target from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Fires the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Huff. Now here's Durant. There's the triple. On target from range. Durant's got 34 points.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Westbrook outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside. That's how you create high percentage offense.
Inside. Murray takes flight.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Good timeout call right there. Looked like the guys were gassed. Heavy legs out there for sure.
right, look here at the passing numbers over the last several months for Russell Westbrook.
One aspect of his game that suffered the past few months, passing the basketball. He hasn't shown that same creativity that we've seen from him earlier in the year, and his assists are down.
So it's the Knicks now. McDaniels up top. Outside Durant. Launches a three. Buries it from three. Durant's got 37.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
1:14 left in the first half of this game. Pass to Jackson. And here's Westbrook. McDaniels covering. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, and that dunk is big for Murray's confidence. Great to see him finish with power.
Here's Huff. Now McDaniels. Robinson, a screen on Westbrook. Here's McDaniels, and it's New York with another.
McDaniels saying to himself, okay, you want to give me that? I'll take it.
Outside Murray. Back to Irving from deep. Can't get it to go. He's 7 for 12.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Daniels. New York working the ball around now. Durant uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 39.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
And it's Irving missing. And so it's the New York Knicks out in front by 19 going into the break. They've done a great job containing Westbrook. And with his explosiveness, that is not an easy task. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the...
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Welcome to halftime, and guys, so far the game has belonged to Kevin Durant.
It's been easy money for the Slim Reaper tonight. The scoring ability off the charts. Good thing I didn't have to guard him.
Not sure if you'd be the one checking him, Jet. And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
Acclimating to the league is not that easy. These guys are already accepting the challenges and the rigors of the NBA, and they're crushing it. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which rookie might take even another step and separate himself from the pack. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Celtics. 19-point game. They've got Keegan Murray, Kyrie Irving out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Isaiah Jackson, and it's DeRozan in at small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's DeRozan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. It goes on Kevin Durant.
You know, I don't know how many guys have bitten on DeRozan's pump fake over the years, but I do know it's a bunch of them, and because that fake is so good, it's a weapon for him.
And he knocks down the first one.
It's pretty clear that DeMar DeRozan is an outstanding athlete. He can outrun you, he might outwork you, and He's able to be everywhere on the floor, and he does it with kind of a unique grace and finesse.
DeRozan hits them both. Knicks leading by 17. Pass to Robinson. Here's Durant. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Durant's got 41.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
DeRozan a screen. Irving for three. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
4 on the clock. Shoots. Boston with a rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Murray passes to man. And here is Irving. Driving inside. Soft touch off the glass. Irving's got 22.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
Outside Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. New York shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for New York, Kevin Durant, 2 shots.
And he drops a first. And so he makes both from the line.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Now here's man. The D's right on him. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Chicago Bulls. Then on Thursday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Golden State Warriors.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Now here's Durant. 43 points in the game. That one doesn't drop. Down low. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Hey, when Irving is creating for others, he's even more difficult to slow down.
Durant against DeRozan. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. With the new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal kicking in this season and tons of compelling teams, the NBA is in a great place. Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA is in as strong as a position as it ever has been. Not just in my time as commissioner, he said, but in my over 3 decades at the league. Back to you.
That's saying something. All right, thank you, Allie. Count it.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Outside Durant. Denied by DeRozan. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Celtics trail by 16. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Let's take a second to see which teams have been hitting the glass with a fury this season. The Knicks, second.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Jackson with a screen on Durant. DeRozan passes to Jackson. Robinson with a steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Jenkins. And that one's good. And the Knicks lead by 18.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Outside man. Back to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Robinson with a steal. McDaniels with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Durant, the pass to McDaniels. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
McDaniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
Outside Murray. Back to man. Nice ball movement by Boston. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Jenkins. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Drops in the 3. Jenkins has got 5 points in the quarter.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
To the middle. Jackson against Robinson. Jackson right side. Shot clock at 5. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Irving for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. McDaniels, a screen on DeRozan. Back to Daniels. And that one is stuffed right through.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Smart's checked in for Durant. So it's Boston now. Now here's Irving. 24 points for him. On the wing, DeRozan. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
That's DeRozan's go-to. I mean, he's as deadly as they get with the catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Here's Huff. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Back to Daniels. From the arc. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Outside man. On the wing, DeRozan. Over McDaniels. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to McDaniels from outside the arc. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Irving's got 4 rebounds now. Here's man. And a miss there on the triple. New York has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. Here's Jenkins. He's guarded by Irving. Outside McDaniels. There's a screen. Jack's up with 3. Boston pulls it in. Murray's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to DeRozan. The 3 ball. Fires in the triple. DeRozan's got 20 points.
Yeah, out of the corner, DeRozan finding the open space on the floor.
Outside McDaniels. Here's Huff. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's McDaniels. 13 points in the game. Huff can't get it to go. Murray against McDaniels. Pass to man. Outside Murray. Now Irving. To the inside. Robinson with a steal. Irving against Smart. To the paint. That's good from Robinson on the assist from Smart. And that's now 9 points for Mitchell Robinson.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Robinson with the block.
Oh, man. Mitchell Robinson, also known as the Block Nest Monster.
McDaniels passes to Robinson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Isaiah Jackson.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
For the Knicks, Durant, he's checked in for Huff. Draymond Green comes in for McDaniels. And it's Chris Paul in for Jenkins. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. That free throw misses.
Boy, you want to talk about a man-child to deal with, a monster inside? Look no further than Mitchell Robinson. He is a dominant two-way center.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Boston's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Durant inside. He's against Martin. Smart for 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Westbrook. Williams a screen on Paul. Here's Westbrook. Boston no good that time either.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Robinson a screen on Westbrook. To the middle. And a big finish by Robinson. That gives him a double-double.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Westbrook can't hit. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Green. 34 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Misses the layup. Here's Westbrook. Highsmith passes to Williams. Inside. Here's Lawson. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Westbrook against Paul. Pass to Durant. Left side, Green takes the 3. And so it's the New York Knicks up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Marcus Smart out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Jock Landale. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Green in at the small forward position. The Celtics shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Westbrook against Paul. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice time. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
First one falls for him.
Boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious. He plays hard every second he's out on the court.
And so Westbrook nails both of them.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Now here's Durant. DeRozan with the rebound. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And from 16 feet away, he cans it. DeRozan's got 22 points.
We've seen this a bunch of times. DeMar having a huge night, and the defense has no answer.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Now here's Westbrook. On the wing, DeRozan. And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys will tend to corral numbers in those areas. But still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes.
Highsmith, he's checked in for Williams. Durant. Rebound Boston.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Westbrook with it. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
It's simply fantastic defense by Green. His energy on this end is invaluable. Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Smart looking around. It's Smart on the wing. New York working the ball around now. And Durant slams it home.
Now this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's Westbrook. There are usually one or two mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Martin, the pass to Westbrook. Martin with a screen on Durant. Westbrook missing again. Knicks leading by 21. Durant draws the double. Smart outside. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by DeRozan.
Well, throughout his career, Westbrook has been known to be a very physical guard. Russ loves playing through contact and scoring through it, too.
Smart for three, and they recover it. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 49 in the game.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
The Celtics making a switch here. Irving's checked in, and the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in.
KD is so good at drawing contact, really smart at finding ways to draw fouls and get to the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
you know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Now here's Martin. Right side, Irving. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Now here's Durant. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Durant's got 53 points. Westbrook, the pass to DeRozan. From about 16, Boston no good that time either. The Knicks have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. McDaniels passes to Huff. Now here's Robinson. Pass to McDaniels. Kept alive.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Well, Clark, you were a bit of a trendsetter with this, but it seems the stretch 4 is here to stay in the NBA.
Well, the combination of size and touch, something I took pride in as a player. I was versatile. And back then, I mean, a guy 6'8" that was able to play inside and out wasn't as common as it is now. Teams want a lot of floor spacing, and they want as many players out there that can space the floor, including the big guy. So 4 out is now a standard practice of how the game is played.
Here's Durant. The Celtics making their last shot. Here's Jenkins. Robinson, a screen on Irving. Outside McDaniels. Nails it from 3.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
The Celtics have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. DeRozan outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Jenkins. Outside McDaniels. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. The Celtics shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Guys, you remember when DeMar DeRozan first came into the league, he was just really a raw athlete. Now he's a finely tuned offensive juggernaut.
Now here's Durant. To the inside. Up. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
DeRozan up top. Outside for Irving. The three-pointer off the mark.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Back to Durant. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
And so it's Boston with it after the basket by New York. Nifty move. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Jenkins. He's guarded by Irving. Robinson can't hit. The Celtics have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Westbrook finds Irving. DeRozan outside. Back to Irving. Takes a 3. The Knicks pull it in. Durant's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Huff, the pass to Durant. Boston with a rebound. Boston's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Westbrook outside. Pass to Irving. Back to Westbrook. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. New York has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Down low. And Martin comes to help. Here's Jenkins. Durant surveying the D. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Durant's got 59 points. The Celtics shooting the ball at 46% from the floor.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Knicks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
And with
another one falls. Amazing.
A 60-piece. Oh, my goodness. And it's not his first of the year.
Well, he's tied for the fourth most 60-point games during a single season. It's incredible. Irving, the pass to DeRozan. And rejected. There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Huff. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Now here's DeRozan. Tightly guarded. Here's Irving. No good again that time. Now Durant. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident.